No, you're a gas crack when you're drunk.
So we're gonna get there. That's the beginning. So welcome to Let's Play Golgo 13 Top Secret Episode. So this is an NES game. It was based on the popular franchise Golgo 13, and it is on the Nintendo Entertainment System. In addition to the Let's Play, we are also going to be pairing our footage with some lovely tastings of alcohol from around the country and perhaps even around the world.
Yes.
So, let's get started.
Okay. There it is.
And the sound on this footage, the sound in the last game was really, really loud, so I tried to make it lower and...
I was going to say, there is no sound.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
You have to really...
So if I were
you would
wearing
have
headphones.
and had them
It's
turned all
just
the way up.
annoying right now
Maybe.
from the helicopter.
No, I don't hear anything. Oh, helicopter exploded.
Yeah.
Right there.
Did you not hear the glorious explosion?
No, there was no explosion or anything. So,
Yeah.
the Statue of Liberty laser eyes took out the helicopter. And there's Golgo.
Yeah.
There's Golgo
Winking
on
at
himself. Oh, so, or do you want to read this, or will I?
You can go for it. I'm sure the people at home can read.
Over the Statue of Liberty. So anyway, I was going to say, just earlier today I was talking with my girlfriend and I mentioned we'd be doing this. And I asked her if, she's Japanese by the way for the audience. And so I asked her if she had heard of Golgo 13. And she's like, oh, I think that sounds familiar because that guy with really black eyebrows.
Yes. You said yes.
That was the only thing that stood out to her, I guess.
So you might have seen the little number 1 in the lower left corner there. Our lives count is kept on the title screen.
Oh.
How many lives did you start with?
Well, you have just one. It counts upwards. There's no way to know how long you have left until you die, but it's 52 if you actually count them out.
52. So much like the previous game.
Oh yeah. All right. So basically, that helicopter got blown up, and it was someone with an M16 who was responsible. And
Do we know
everyone
who was
is
in
trying
the
to figure out.
helicopter or why
It was a guy. It was a CIA agent carrying a bacterial toxin that they came up with.
Okay.
So biological warfare.
So we've got botulism in the...
And so this is a Golgo 13 trademark right
the
here.
ellipses.
Yeah, there were 4 dots there. I give a little pause every time that comes up in, like, the text.
Okay. And
Just to let you think about it.
those 4 dots
Sure.
carry more meaning than probably the rest of this text.
Alright, so there's a little 4 dots here,
The
so
rest of this text combined.
there's a chance for us to just kind of think about it.
Yeah.
A dot is worth 1,000 words after all.
Alright,
Those 4 dots.
so our first mission, we're going to be trying to find this Condor fellow, and keep the KGB from killing him. And this will help us find the vaccine and execute the leader of the mysterious group.
Alright.
So, here's a kind of an interesting... I see, well, I'll give it a try. That doesn't sound very Golgo-like to me, but we're finally into
No,
the
it doesn't.
gameplay itself.
Mm-hmm.
So this is me pausing to make sure my recording of the intro. I'm going to be pausing basically at the start of every level to make sure my recording worked. So this is the level.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Whatever you... Ow!
Yeah.
Finally, we shoot it.
So you can see,
Ow.
the game is very hard. All right, don't do that every time because that is a gimmick that's not going to work.
You glow.
Yeah. So this is a friend. You might have noticed that he is indistinguishable from any enemies. That'll happen.
You just know because you
I'm
don't
there.
glow.
So he's telling us that Condor's people can be found in some station. So you remember that big open doorway we walked past with a U over it? That's a station.
Oh, somebody shot you.
Yes, so this is...
Oh.
Alright, I have a lot of things to explain.
Oh.
So this is another gameplay feature that was not in Mafat Conspiracy, which we played before.
Uh-huh. So this makes it almost 3D.
Yes, you're basically spinning in a circle, first-person shooting.
Okay.
So this is technically one of the first-person shooters.
Okay.
So yeah, there are a bunch of these station doors scattered all over the place. That wasn't the right one, though. You need to find the right one.
Okay.
These aren't really left-to-right levels like in the Mafat Conspiracy, like Mario. It actually was the right one. I tricked you.
Look at him! Look at him!
This is basically
Shyster's
a like a hub world that you're walking around. So there are a bunch of different paths you can take in that. It's basically like an open world game, but it's 2D. So imagine if you're playing Grand Theft Auto on a 2D plane. It wouldn't work great. Because you don't know where you can go up or down to the next 2D plane to walk on. So yeah, those are scattered all over the place.
Interesting. So that's another little added feature. Okay.
So basically you walk around here, then you find the place you're looking for, you go into a little sub-level, then you come back out to the hub level, and multiple levels can take place over a single hub. We're going to be in Berlin here, the Berlin hub, for a little while.
Okay.
So this guy is neither an enemy nor a friend. He's a civilian.
And you tried to shoot him.
You can't kill them.
Yeah. You know, they do keep coming back, though.
So let's... So
For fuck's sake, you're bad at this game, Zach.
No, David, this game is very hard, and that was an intentional death, so I can show off the to be continued.
That was an intentional death, David.
It was the intentional death, just like all those other deaths in Mafat, yeah?
Yeah,
So-
David, put that Hennessy away.
You get you get loaded back in here. These are your cutscenes, or these little cutscenes, but they make you watch the entire thing over again.
Okay, so there's no skimming through.
So we're talking to Dirk Bullet again.
You can't make
Dirk
text.
Bullet.
This is as fast as the text goes. I skipped through an ellipses there. That's how fed up with it I was
Okay.
of this
Wow.
intentional death that I meant to have.
The intentional death. Alright.
So we have our
we're out
life
here.
and bullets in the upper
199.
left-hand corner. 200 is your max, and it is constantly decreasing, even if you're not getting hit. So that's your timer.
This is the story of life. Just out of pent-up rage. He
But
goes around trying to
when you kill a man, your life goes up.
Uh-huh.
Or when you smoke cigarettes.
And when you smoke cigarettes.
That last one's a joke, isn't it?
No.
It's not. There's a...
No.
The one health pickup in these hub
no.
levels is a pack of cigarettes. I don't find it, unfortunately, but it's in Greece.
Oh.
You can find a pack of cigarettes, smoke them, and get returned to full health.
Okay, so I noticed on this, when we cut to this portion, your life was much higher, and you immediately went up in the air. So this is obviously not your first run through this.
These sections... Shut up. These sections are actually the best checkpoints, because if you die here, I would get sent back to the conversation, but if I died in that first-person segment, I would have been returned directly to the first-person segment. So they're like checkpoints, and if you die after the first-person segment, you go back further. So you want to die in those if you can.
Okay, if you can. But we're getting a new checkpoint here, and we've got a green sprite coming out to talk to us. Or I guess she's kind of
golden.
Cute. Oh, is that
It's
golden?
a really
Yeah,
terrible
my
color,
only
that's
thing
for
was
sure.
green.
So this is Cherry Grace.
Oh.
Now this is our girlfriend.
Cherry Grace.
There's no illusions in that.
And you
name
can
at all.
tell. Look at those.
Ellipses.
Those are some sweet ellipses.
But we know that Golgo has no sexual appetite.
Well, he does, but he doesn't enjoy it while he's having sex.
So
When does he enjoy it?
He seeks it out. He hires prostitutes in some of the stories, but he just lays there and gives that one expression you guys saw in the anime.
yeah, he doesn't appear to really enjoy it. So I'm curious as to why he has sex at all.
He's giving this face during sex. That face doesn't really change.
Anyway,
And so we've got a helicopter,
we're going to the TV,
and we're gonna go on our first sniping mission. So that is the end. That is the end of this episode. So I hope you'll join us for part 2, the sniping mission.
The sniping mission.